Hey, what's up guys, Killer Boss here, back for another video. So today we're gonna be doing top strange things you didn't know about in Minecraft. So yeah, let's do it. See you there. Alright, so for the first one we have, it's about the game mode switching system. So if you click F3 and F4 at the same time, you'll get this custom menu. See? So now you can quickly and easily change all of your game modes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So if I want to go into adventure mode or survival mode, I can just quickly do F3 and F4. Now of course this is only if you have cheats enabled and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool. You can go in spectator mode, survival mode, creative mode, all that cool stuff. So yeah, next cool thing. Alright, so for this one, we have a shulker box and an ender chest. So, the thing is, we cannot open this ender chest because there's a shulker box on top. Well, if we quickly open the shulker box and the ender chest quickly after we open the shulker box, we can actually open the ender chest real quick. It takes a bit of practice though, so yeah, let's do it. So didn't do it there, didn't do it there. Alright, so quickly open the shulker box and then the ender chest. And see, I went into it. So yeah, that's pretty cool if you want to have some kind of secret storage and stuff like that. You can store all of your stuff in there. Somebody has to quickly open the shulker box and then the ender chest after. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Off to the next cool thing. Hey guys, so for this one we have this tight spaced kind of triangle thingy, and you can't really get onto it with this trap door. Like it's not really possible for anyone to go through. Yeah? Well, if you have a trap door, you walk up to it, use it, then click on it down again, you'll go into a swimming animation. See? And now you can crawl through tight spaces, you can make secret bases, stuff like that, and all. So yeah, it's pretty cool, just a small, neat little trick, if you ever need it. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so for this one we have a certain Nether fortress kind of thing. It's spawned in the overworld. It has a few little parts of it left. Now normally it would have lava in it, but this time it doesn't. So I'm just gonna add some lava. And so basically this is a really good thing to do if you're early on in the game or trying to speed run. So what you want to do is use a lava pool trick to make a nether portal with this. So yeah, they kind of spawn all around. Oh, there's a nice place. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be placing it and making it so it becomes obsidian. So yeah, I'm not gonna voice over anymore of this video clip part here. You can just see. Yeah, I kind of got that part wrong after disintegrating all the lava. Disintegrating? I don't know. But, here's the video clip of when I've done it properly. So, yeah, here's the video recording of me actually doing it. So, what you need to do is not do what I done in the last game. What you need to do is you actually need the water bucket to be one space away from the lava that you place down. So you have the lava bucket at like where the obsidian's gonna be, and then you will have the water bucket one block away, so it doesn't just completely change it into cobblestone or whatever. So I think in this clip I've done it right. There we go. So yeah, I really hate the way that the microphone didn't get recorded for the video. But yeah, now we have half of that done. Also, crying obsidian doesn't make it so you're able to light the portal. You actually need the whole thing to be obsidian. See, if I try to light it up right now, nothing will happen. So you need it all to be obsidian and no crying obsidian. Oh, that's some good loot. So you could make like an iron pickaxe to mine it and stuff, although it takes like 30 seconds or something. So yeah, so you're gonna have to break that. So yeah, alright, let's try that another time. So yeah, for this part you're gonna have to kind of block it up so it doesn't ruin all the water and stuff. And you're gonna need to put a block under so it's not flowing lava, otherwise it'll just all turn into cobblestone. So now that we have that done, you're able to light it up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you want to light it up, you can either use a flint and steel from the chest, or you can have flowing lava and wood, and then I'll have a small chance to actually light on fire and do it. But in this clip it didn't actually work. It's like 30 seconds of me waiting and then it not actually working. So you need it to be flowing. At this part I had it at still lava. So you kind of just, yeah, it's confusing, but I'd just recommend using flint and steel so you don't have to wait 2 minutes for an oak block to set on fire. So yeah. So yeah, at this point I kind of just gave up and I just used flint and steel because it was just taking way too long. So yeah, just basically, if you want to do it quicker, just use a flint and steel. But if you want to do it a different way, you can just look up a different tutorial because it wasn't working for me for some reason. So yeah, that's how you make a quick nether portal. So yeah, you have the nether here. It's not really the greatest spawn for it, but yeah, you got the idea. It's easy to make and quick, you know. So yeah, on to the next tip. Alright, so in this clip I can't really remember what I was saying, but basically the tip is polar bears always drop fish. So if you're out in the Iceland kind of place of ice biome and you have no food, like I'm starting to that right there on the screen, you can always catch a polar bear and it'll always drop fish. Well, I'm pretty sure it always drops fish. Well, There's probably a 90% chance I'll get fish. Every single time I've killed one, it always fish. So that's pretty cool. When you're starving, the ice biome, it always just kill a bear. So yeah, we got some fish. I ate it, and then I survived. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, on to the next cool tip. Alright, so in this one, you know the way you can't really see under lava? It's like you can only see something right in front of you. So during fire resistance, you can see much clearer, and it's pretty good for when you're ever needing to build and stuff like that. When you're trying to build under lava and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so for this one, we're able to easily make a Zombified Piglin farm. So what you're gonna need to do is get turtle eggs on sand, have nothing over them. And this clip, I forgot about that. But what you want to do is they try and bait for it, yeah. But like they'll automatically spawn if it's in a big area. So you know the way zombies, they try to crack the turtle eggs. Well, it's the same for zombified piglins. So they'll try to crack it. I know only like 10% of them will ever actually go on top and start cracking them. But you're gonna have to keep an eye on that because sometimes they do jump on. But if you have this type of loadout, if you have trapdoors, netherrack, and a few piglins, you'll definitely start getting a farm. But you're gonna have to try and figure out yourself a custom way to stop them from breaking the turtle eggs. So yeah, that's the one problem with it. You can't completely stop them from, you know, breaking your turtle eggs. So do be aware of that. I've tried a good few things, but it hasn't really worked. So it's just a strange kind of thing. I'm not really sure why it happens though. So yeah. So basically, you're gonna want to just figure out your own way of stopping them, like a detector that pushes a piston or something like that. I'm not very sure. It's not the most efficient, but it's like technically it is the most efficient because it's the only way. But yeah, that's the only bad thing about it. They have a good chance of actually jumping on top and breaking all the turtle eggs. So yeah, that's the only problem really. So yeah, as you can see, a good few of them jumped on. But like I'm saying, it's around like a 50-50 chance that they'll jump on or that they'll fall off. So yeah, that's the only problem with it. It's not the most efficient. You can't really do anything to stop them from actually cracking them. Go ahead and figure something out yourself, like a custom redstone kind of trap thing or something. But this is the only thing I could come up with after like a few attempts of finding something to do for them. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed up the rest of this clip so you don't have to watch me being confused. Alright, so let's say you fall off a mountain or something. And once you fall off, of course, from this height, you are obviously going to die. But if you pause it save and quit the title, then join back in, you'll take no fall damage. Now, one thing is that I forgot to change my game mode to creative, but I'm gonna change it now in this video clip. So, like, if you get mad or something, or a creeper explodes you off the edge, you can always just jump off before you hit the ground, save and quit the title, wait for it to save. Minecraft, oh man. And new world, well no, just the world you were in, and there, you take no damage. You only take the fall damage from when you clicked save and exit the title. So yeah, that's pretty cool if you ever want to just jump down a massive mountain without having no consequences. So just to prove it to you that you take absolutely no fall damage, I'm going to fall from this height. Alright, I'm just gonna hold spacebar for a bit. Alright, this seems good. So to survival mode, all the way down, press pause just as you're about to break your legs. Go back into that world, and then you don't break your knees. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a good little tip for if you're ever needing to jump over to somewhere real quick. Now the one problem is I don't really think it works for multiplayer. I'll have to test that out, but yeah. Next clip. Alright, so in this clip we are going to be doing this custom thing where you can, well, kind of infinitely get coal, but not really what you'd think. But it's much easier. You don't ever need to go coal mining. You don't ever need to go coal mining because basically, if you mine a tree down, you will get logs, right? Yeah. So, if you mine a tree, then cook it in a furnace, this is what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna go into game mode survival. As you can see, we have no kind of fuel at all. But, so I'm in survival mode now. Now, if I walk over to this tree, just any kind of tree, just all you need is some oak logs, or any kind of logs really. So you mine down the tree, don't craft it into anything, don't craft it into oak planks or anything. Walk back to your furnace. So now we're gonna cook 4 oak logs and then have 1 oak log as fuel. And now you see the way it's cooking. So normally people don't really do this, but what comes out is charcoal. Now you may be thinking this is just a waste of fuel, but the thing is, see, I put charcoal in and it's lasting much longer than just a normal oak log. So technically you're getting more kind of fuel than you actually got. So that's pretty cool. It's like more efficient than using coal in a way, because all you need to do is chop down a few trees, and then what you end up with is something like, if you were to use the normal oak logs, you would only cook about like 12 chicken, let's say. But then if you use the charcoal, you would get like 24 or something. So it's definitely an upgrade. So yeah, I was sat here waiting, but then a zombie started attacking me and I died. So I turned the difficulty to peaceful, and yeah, it's kind of annoying because I did just set that up, but I just quickly went into creative mode, got the furnace, got the charcoal. So I'm gonna be using 3 charcoal, and let's see how much chicken it cooks. So I'm getting the furnace now, the charcoal, 3 of it. and some raw chicken. So there we go. So now if we put the raw chicken in there, the charcoal in there, let's see how much it does. So I'm gonna speed up this clip so you don't have to wait. So yeah, see you when it's cooked. Alright, so there we go. Successfully cooked. So yeah, it's cooked 24, and if you use oak logs, it would probably only do like 12, maybe 10. So yeah, if you ever have oak logs just lying by doing absolutely nothing and you're low on coal, use the best next thing, charcoal. Now charcoal is extremely good, and I'm definitely gonna be using this for any of my survival runs. It is extremely useful. Oh my god, what am I saying today? It's extremely useful. You don't ever really need to go mining and have a risk of losing all of your stuff. And yeah, that's just pretty cool. So on to the next cool clip. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Alright, so for this one, we have an anti-zombie kind of house thing. So, if you have a door 1 block higher than the normal ground, they will either just completely ignore it, or they just won't break it down. Now this only works in a hardcore mode and all. I couldn't get it to actually work for here, but they just kind of ignore the house, or they just try to break in but they can't. They just stand at the door and wait. So yeah, it's only for hard mode, and yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, if you want an anti-zombie kind of house, just have either a metal door or a door that's higher than the normal ground. So yeah, that's pretty cool. On to the next one. Alright, so if you're ever falling into lava, you can just place a water bucket down where you are. But the only thing is, it doesn't work if it's below 2 blocks. It has to be the just one block thin, and it's just kind of like, it's just a quick savior instead of like running all the way back to land. So I'll definitely use this if I was just literally about to burn to death, because you also kind of just stop burning as well. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna become Spider-Man. Not as what the way you think it to be, like as in grappling hooks and all, but you know the way you literally cannot jump up on this. Well, if we use water and quickly climb up, reclaim, quickly get it again, then we can literally just kind of be like Spider-Man, quickly climb climb up what walls and all. Oh, how are you, sheep? Good? Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yep. See you, love. Bye. Alright. So, let's do that one more time. You place it, go up, reclaim it, place it again, then reclaim it, and you're up. So that's pretty cool, yeah. So on to the next cool tip. Doink. Alright, so for this one, it is for earlier versions than the update Aquatic. So you can use a bucket and quickly dash by taking the water out and putting it back in, and taking the water out and putting it back in. It's a quick strategical thing, you can do it really quick. It's good if you're trying to run away from something, it's way quicker than just slowly walking. But then there's also a different kind of version for updates further than update Aquatic that you can use. So yeah, here's it. Alright, so this one is for versions higher than 1.13, I think. I'm not really sure. Whichever one is the update Aquatic. So you know the way normally you can't really do the swimming animation from a 1 block high kind of block, yeah? Well, there's one thing we could do. We can either use trapdoors, or we could use water buckets. Now trapdoors are normally the easiest, you can just do this and fast travel like that. And so like swimming is way faster than us like walking on it. So if you're trying to do PvP and you want to escape somewhere, it's easy to just do the trapdoor. Just quickly place down a trapdoor, put it down, and then start swimming away. It'll take the person way longer. But for this one, there's two different versions of it. You can either do the easy way, which is the trapdoor, or the hard way, like I just showed you there. The hard way, you have to quickly swim, then unswim, grab the bucket, and then start swimming. Now this is only if you kind of want to confuse the opponent and not let them go back. Because if you use a trapdoor, they can obviously use the trapdoor as well. So that's pretty cool. Decide on your own, practice, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so for this one, we are going to be fastly traveling over the ocean. So using lily pads, we can... Oh, spectator mode. Oh no, 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 no. Oh well. That's kind of stupid. Alright, let's respawn. And let's do it at the lake. That's right here. Oh god, I'm still... Okay. So with lily pads, you can just quickly, I guess, travel around the... How do I explain it? You'll see. And it's quite easy to copy, but it takes a bit of time to practice, I'm guessing. So yeah, as you can see on the screen, just kind of parkour with lily pads. It's easy to get a good few lily pads, just go into Shrek's swamp, and you'll find a good few. And so yeah, you can just kind of parkour with lily pads. As you can see in the thing, I'm kind of struggling, but I don't know. But yeah, that's how you parkour quickly with lily pads. It's pretty cool. So yeah, on to the next cool thing, I guess. How many do we have left? Oh my god, it's been half an hour. About like 5 more. Oh my god. Okay, see you then. Alright, so for this one, most people don't really know this, but you're able to bone meal funguses. So we can have the warped fungus or the crimson fungus. So if we use bone meal on these, it'll become a tree. So most people don't know this, surprisingly. And as you can see, it turns into one. Although that doesn't really look like such a good tree. And then the warped one is the exact same. And yeah, you could kind of make a farm with these because you can get shroom lights. You can make a shroom light farm or something if you wanted. Just go into the Nether, take a bunch of them. You know, it's pretty cool. if you wanted to have a shroom-like decoration, as you can see, just knock it on there. Use silk touch or whatever you use to get it, and yeah, that's pretty cool. On to the next thing. Alright, so for this one, you can save up on resources and not use as much blocks as you'd need to. So you use torches and get them right on their hitbox, and you can build staircases without having to use like the bottom parts. So it's pretty fast, it's pretty easy. If you have a bunch of torches left over at home, you can always use them. And of course you can take the torches off whenever you want. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Just be mindful of the hitbox. You kind of have to get the hitbox perfect. You kind of get good at it after a few tries. And yeah, it's just pretty cool. Save up on materials, and yeah, you'll be rocking and rolling. See, you can't really kind of build it while you're in the way. That's the only problem. Well, not really a problem. I'm glad, so I don't fall through like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You can always try this. It's pretty easy. You don't need much. And yeah, on to the next thing. Alright, so for this one, if you ever have a broken elytra, you can always just land in the ocean to take no damage. Or you could softly fall down if you wanted to. So it's just a quick trick so you don't end up losing all your stuff in the middle of nowhere. I'd always just bring up a backup elytra anyway if you're going very far. But as you can see, you could have just landed there. But like, if you just completely forgot about it, just make sure the last time you checked if it was on no durability to stay around in the ocean so you don't take any fall damage. Or do an MLG water bucket save. But as you can see, I fell through. I also got Dolphin's Grace. That's pretty cool as well. So yeah, just be careful about your elytra breaking. Always put mending on it and stuff like that. Otherwise, you're gonna break your knees, and you're gonna break your knees up on the trees. See ya! Hey guys, so for this one we're gonna be showing the max letter for signs. So for all capital A's it's 60. Like for all fat letters it's basically 60. 60 for the max signs. Then for lowercase a's it's 60, and for basically every single large letter it's maximum for 60. Then for all capital I's it's 92. So that's a good few. And then all L's you're able to put 120 on a sign. And then surprisingly, all lowercase i's you're able to put 168 letters on it. That's a lot. Wow. I never really knew that until I just kind of checked. But that's a lot. So if you want to put the world's longest sign, you can just spam a bunch of i's. So yeah, that's pretty cool. On to the next cool clip. So for this one, it's something that most people don't really know about. Only really Skyblock users kind of really know about this. But if you have a water source, drip down and go one block under. Also make sure it's blocked by the little part down there. And a lava source here. Oh god, I just got burnt by it. But if you just put all blockages around of it and mine this, what do you think will happen? Well, we mine it and then it generates back up again. And because I have a hopper down there, it goes right into the chest. So yeah, you can just kind of get infinite cobblestone if you wanted to. I know that most people don't really play Skyblock, but this is what you do for Skyblock to expand your base. But you can do this for whatever kind of idea you're trying to come up with. But yeah, it's just pretty cool, little cool tip. See you on the next clip. Alright, so for this one, it's for all the people who like to farm out there. As you can see, I cannot go up this fence. No matter what I do, I cannot. But there's this one strange thing. If you put a white carpet on it, you're able to jump over the fence. This is really strange, but the one cool thing is sheep or any kind of mob cannot go over it. It is literally impossible for them to jump over it. So here's the clip of a farm being used for it. So yeah, pretty useful for using it. I'll definitely recommend using it if you're trying to make a sheep farm, a cow farm, whatever kind of farm that includes farm animals. Definitely use that white carpet, or any kind of carpet really. Alright, on to the next clip. Alright, so for this one you're gonna need world edit. That's the only problem. But once you do have world edit on your server or your single player world, whatever it is, do //fill and then whatever type of block you want. So I'm gonna do bedrock, and then how many kind of radius it is. Now definitely don't do over like 50 because then it'll crash your server. I tried 3000 by mistake when I was trying to do 30 and it just crashed the whole server. But I fixed it up. So I went 20 blocks here. Now you have a nice circle kind of arena. So I'll definitely use this for your Minecraft server if you're ever trying to do a tournament. Oh my god, I can't see anything. But yeah, definitely recommend that if you have world edit. For this one, I am going to be jumping on a hay bale from extremely far away, and look, I only took a small amount of damage. Now, that's because when you land on hay bales, it takes away like 30% of the damage. Now, if I fall without any of that hay bale, I'll instantly die. So if you're ever kind of trying to jump off something very high, instead of doing an MLG kind of water bucket save, try and do an MLG hay bale save, like that. So yeah, I definitely, like, if you're ever in a village, I'll definitely keep 1 or 2 hay bales as their blocks and not their bread. So yeah, definitely recommended if you're gonna jump off something very high. Just make sure to place it because I failed a couple of times. Alright, on to the next tip. Alright, so this is for the people who absolutely hate the grass. Absolutely hate all the large tall grass and all. A lawnmower. You can use water buckets as a lawnmower and quickly get rid of every single crop there. It's because once the water kind of interferes with the wheat seeds or whatever you want to call them, they have to disappear just because of that. So if you're a person who absolutely hates tall grass seeds, well then bring some water buckets with you. Alright, there we go. Now time to clean it all up. Oh god. Hey, why not join our Minecraft server if you want? The IP is overlandendurance.apexminecraft.co. I'll say it again, overlandendurance.apexmc.co. Come on down and have some fun. See you there. It is faster to run and jump than just run. For some reason, running and jumping is slightly faster than just running. So if you're trying to run away from something, or you're trying to catch up to someone, definitely run and jump. You're definitely gonna catch up if they're just running and you're running and jumping. Alright. Next tip. Hey, hold up. Before you go to the last part of this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy. Alright, now you can watch the next one. See you there. Alright, this last clip may not be that surprising, but the highest amount of fall damage you can take before you die is 23 blocks. You can jump from 23 blocks and have half a heart left. Any higher and you completely die. So, if you're ever gonna jump off a mountain, measure it first so you don't break your knees. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll be making much more like this, and yeah, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.